That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On 2nd and 9, Fitzpatrick. He's airing it out for... It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead will shrink. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now Bolden on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return. The Patriots take
offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. And with the day he's having, as we look at some of these highlights, maybe he wants to duplicate this pregame meal next week.
Whatever it is, guaranteed he will ask for the exact same thing each and every week as long as he continues to run like that. Sometimes it's that simple, partner.
Yeah.
Just,
And you know how superstitious these guys can
be. There's no doubt, right? If you put your left sock on first and you have this kind of game, you'll keep doing it. In this case, let's investigate that pregame meal. We might need some of that.
Yeah, right. It's working.
3rd and 1.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Devin Asiasi, 62 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. To the air again, Newton. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with?
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
Dolphins 14.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And no return for Bolden. It's a touchback, and out it comes to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. They find some open field here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Devin Asiasi, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And the Dolphin first down.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Miami.
Fitzpatrick now. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, the 40. He's at the 30, 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the backflip in baseball. Mind though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guy.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. He's picked off at his own 46. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
I guess when you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week